Today is February 14th, 2020. I'm about to try to finish up a lot of the fiddle welding on this, and that's where I move on. Cut a patch out to place a spot of bad metal there, and I cut this out because this was rotted into the channel. So we gotta fix this and the whole. I'm trying to do a time-lapse video of all of it, so it's just going to be me sitting up there doing much better. Alright, so put these down. Finished that in. Didn't do that, don't care, leave it like this. We came all the way around, all the way down, put my two patches in here. I still gotta come back and do that, and over there. But I want to get some primer on this while it's 60-something degrees outside, because I don't know when the next time it will be 60-something degrees outside, and I don't want to leave it bare metal. All I have are these right now. I'm going to start with this one and do this one. I'm hoping the self-etching makes up for my utter lack of ability to do paint prep. I mean, expert paint prep, just scuffed it with the Scotch-Brite and then blew all the dust off with my leaf blower after waiting, I don't know, however long it took me to roll up my welder to let it cool. So let's see how hot it all is still. Just hit it with a little tack coat real quick. Get some of this covered up. And it's turning brown for some reason, don't know why. Anyway, I'm gonna hit all this and let it dry, and that's all I'm gonna do today. I'm gonna try to this weekend finish up the holes in the floor, and then a whole bunch of suspension stuff to do. Also have the 8.8 in the back of the other Chevy truck we got that is not here, and I've got to go get it. Also gotta probably do a lot more welding than I just don't want to do it right now. Alright, that's it for today. Just gonna keep on putting on way too thick coats, finding holes I missed, and going about my business. This is gonna be pretty close to where it's gonna be until I go get. This is actually a Van Sickle flat white rust inhibiting primer is all the white is, and you actually can get it in rattle cans at Atwood's. So I'll be able to come back over the top of all this and get all white again so it'll match. And I don't know why, but this whatever this is, smells like Copenhagen. It's very strange. Anyway, alright, that's all I'm doing today. I'm gonna go mess with OBS and figure out why it's not idling right, and work on this weekend. This is gonna be more of a status update at the end here. I'm order of operations here is kind of all over the place. Windshield needs to go in. I don't have a windshield, but the place in town will put one in. I can get one in, we'll put one in. I already have all the rubbers over there somewhere. And now I need to put I still have the factory side glass and the factory back glass with all the rubber to put back in. But I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do. These on both sides and down here look bad. And I do not have what I need to grind that back out if I weld it. So this one already kind of started, when it was still outside, tried to rust on me a little bit. And then this one's the bad one. I need to do something about those, and I want to paint this black, gloss black again. This was black before I get the window in. And as much as I hate to do it, because it has all the factory markings still on it, I'm painting the firewall. It looks like crap. I mean, the whole truck's gonna, paint job's gonna look like crap because I'm not a paint body guy, but that's besides the point. It just looks weird, and then it's gonna look weird with the inside of the fenders and everything else not matching. I haven't done anything with the control arms and stuff yet, because when I pull this apart to do the brake kit, I think I'm gonna go blast those with just a little media blaster if I can get some access to one. This is gonna have to be replaced. It's been cut open and in the weather for 6 years since I pulled, I don't know, I pulled the motor just a couple years ago. But I think I also, that cross member right there, apparently that will not work with a solid drive shaft, and I'm not going back to a two-piece. I do not want to put a two-piece drive shaft in this thing, but I can get one that also has adjustable mounting points up here that will bring the trailing arms back to the right geometry after putting the lowering springs and C-notch in it. So yeah, gotta do all that eventually in some order, and then I gotta do brake lines, fuel tank, and then we can go pull the motor. Actually, I'm gonna run out there and get a video of the motor real quick and a picture of the vent on that truck, so I'll have it. So I bought this truck out of Bossier. Guy's dad had it and passed away, and he inherited it. This is the VIN. Oops, calm down. Just a 2500 two-wheel drive. The whole truck had like 288 on it, and I have paperwork that he gave me. Like, I actually saw it. Guy didn't lose the receipts. That is a Vortec 454, 1999 model. And both it and the 4L80 that are behind it were rebuilt less than 5,000 miles ago. Now, he had a hard time selling it because it does have a vacuum leak pulling from the intake, and it idles about 200 RPM too high, and you got a little bit of vacuum. Let me take the cap off, so I'm sure whenever they put it back together, they did not seal the intake properly, or it just had a problem that came up later. I'm gonna pretend like that's not a big deal, and that they did just so much better of a job putting everything else back together. But everything else was fine. I drove it all the way back from Bossier. And besides, well, I say everything's fine. The steering is absolute garbage. And I almost drove off the side of I-49 12 times. But, big old piece of crap. Dents, missing the back glass, came with spare doors off of another vehicle. Don't know what the deal with that was. Oh yeah, this guy knew nothing about mechanics at all, because door handles broke. Told me the door handles broke. He also told me he bought these whole doors to replace the doors because the door handles were broke. So I just kind of went, all right, and paid the man $1,800 and drove off in this truck. And that'll end it today.